Ah, shit. Here we go again.
Comes with a business card. Ooh. And Power Extra Grip Clear Liquid Chalk. Ooh. Oh. Wow, these are like a different texture than I thought they'd be. I guess, you know, they are leggings. They're very thin. You see that? I was thinking they'd be more like structured pants, but okay. Well, logo on the back is coming off. You can see that. I don't think that's too important. Okay. That actually wasn't as hard as I thought it would be. So they come up to here, well, yeah, they come up to here, and then this is my underwear kind of sticking out. I guess if you wore like a thong, you'd be okay, but seemed pretty sticky.
Hi. You might be wondering what's going on here. Leggings specifically for pole dancing? Now I've seen everything. Let's back it up a smidge. Pole leggings, also known as sticky, grippy, or gecko grip leggings, are clothing pieces from manufacturers like Superfly Honey or Pole Junkie that help you stick to the pole while being covered up. Some benefits of wearing sticky leggings while pole dancing include, according to the Superfly Honey website, grip without the strip, aka being able to show off your big sexy moves without the sexy part, and extended grip because your skin might get slippery but the leggings will hold you on. Some pole dancers swear that the leggings lessen the amount of pain because they provide even the thinnest cushion between your bare skin and the pole. The website also said that the leggings are hard to get into, but worth it. I don't necessarily have hundreds of American buckaroonies to spend on leggings, so because I'm cheap, because I love to support small businesses, that too, I took to Etsy to find my own pair of sticky leggings. My chosen pair are, and I quote, pole dance sticky leggings pants for pole dancing classes, women's aerial leggings pole wear, elastic sexy polyester leggings pole fitness. I ordered a size XL, which is the biggest you could get without going custom, because I usually wear an XL in swimsuit bottoms and I anticipated them being super tight, like the Superfly Honey website warned. These were on sale for 30% off, so with handling fees, they set me back about $66. Okay, back to the show. I started with some basic leg hangs because I was also recording for my great grip test video, and the leggings did keep me on the pole. I didn't crash to my doom. I did notice right away that they'd require some adjusting. The bottoms were too long and bunched up. For reference, I'm 5'4.5", so they might not bunch up on someone taller, but on me, I could tell that would be a problem. You'll see here the beginning of my main issue with these leggings. I expected them to be some miracle product, and they simply aren't, but that will come up more later. I was in this pole sit and I thought to myself, is this the leggings or my big thighs that are keeping me up? And also, this hurts just as badly as it always does. I did wipe down the pole a lot, and at this point I was trying not to put any grip aids on my hands. Oh, here's a super awkward thing. I don't really know what I was trying to do, but worming my way back down the pole felt bad, and it felt like I was destroying my very expensive new clothing in the process. Here is me attempting to demonstrate that the bottoms of the leggings are baggy enough that I can fit my whole hand in there with my calf. I did roll them up a little bit to see if that would help, and it did, a bit. Let me use this pole sit as an example of why I'd rather just pole dance with my bare skin or hands and some grip aid on rather than covering them with any sort of supposed grippy material. My thighs are big and strong and can easily hold the pole between them. In this position, however, the leggings are bunching up around the pole, so instead of my muscles holding me up, it's the stuck fabric that's clinging on. Here's a little weird filter that was the only way I could find to make this look a little bit clearer. But I kept trying all the leg dominant moves I know. Here's a genie, and this felt pretty good in the leggings. Not better, but, good. And I transitioned it into a martini seat, which is also good, but you'll see me gesturing to my leg to indicate that once more it was muscle work and not any special property of the leggings keeping me on there. This is a primo example of me expecting these expensive, purportedly miracle leggings to compensate for my lack of grip or strength. I'm getting into a Superman, hoping the leggings will cinch me to the pole, but my hands are sweaty and slippery, so it doesn't happen. I tried it up a bit higher, wondering if that was a fluke, but once more it's the hands and overall rustiness that lead to my downfall, when I was really hoping that the leggings could break through those barriers for me and allow me to totally rely on them. Quick, can I drop it low in these leggings? Check. I can. In fact, the leggings were pretty mobile and not restrictive. That could be because they were a little too big for me, but that's also how they're supposed to be. Oh, okay, I've done a lot of cross-ankle releases in my day, and my conclusion is that nothing beats relying on my own plain, bare skin against a regular old pole, because damn, trying this in the leggings was scary. I could feel the pole sticking to the bunched-up fabric more than my actual muscles, and I felt pretty insecure about holding this pose. The Stargazer, however, was a great success, the one move that felt much better with the leggings than without. Although it was surprisingly hard to control my exit. This next section is me trying all the moves from my pole tricks book that have always evaded me because they require a ton of weird leg grip, and the woman doing them is obviously doing them on a silicone pole, so I thought to myself, my legs are extra grippy, let's give these a whirl! Whirl I did. Succeed? I really wanted to put some eye tack on my hands, but I'm terrified of getting the leggings messy because I don't know how to clean them. Alright, this was some tomfoolery. I got into my inside leg hang, which normally hurts like a bitch, but at least keeps me up. The leggings shifted and I slid on down, and it still hurt like a bitch. What was the reason? And then I tried a jade split on my other side, and this has never happened before, but I cannonballed out of it. This could be less the leggings' fault and more the fact that I haven't trained the jade in quite a while, but messy. Also, it was getting sweaty up in there. I moved on to some basic spins, for which the leggings were fine, just fine. I didn't need them, and I didn't not need them. They were just there. Except in this Juliet spin where my butt got stuck to the pole instead of it sliding to the right spot on my thigh. Okay, these ballerinas look good. Not sure I can credit the leggings for that because I have been putting in a lot of work into them, but this was one move that I could actually feel was less painful with the leggings on. You were about to see me get distracted while trying to shoot some B-roll of the length and style of the leggings. In case you're wondering, you can shake some ass in these pants. However, the ass action isn't as exciting as, say, wearing real leggings or pull shorts instead. Hey look, I found the cleaning tag. Hand wash cold, do not tumble dry. Fun! I believe any item more expensive than $30 should be multi-purpose, so here I present me trying on an outfit or two to see if I could wear these leggings out. They're a bit more subtle than some of like the Gecko Grip leggings, for example, I will say that, but it's not like they're, stylish. Here's how they were faring at the end of the session. The logo sticker came off, and they were almost starting to pill at the inner thighs, or at least look a little cracked. There were visible points of distress in several areas along the leggings. So I sadly think I have to agree with this reviewer. For the price, it was quite disappointing, unfortunately. My skin does a better job at gripping the pole than these. The moment of truth. Time to take them off. I don't not recommend pole leggings, but I think you should spring for the fancy ones instead of trying to cut corners with an unknown seller. I will now engage in the 5 stages of grief as I realize just how damp and sweaty the leggings are inside.